R2-D2, get over here at once. This is no time for your foolishness. Follow you? Why should I do that, you bucket of bolts? How dare you call me that? I should have you deactivated. Fine. Go that way, you nearsighted scrap pile. He'll soon wish he'd listened to me, that malfunctioning little rust bucket.
Internet, I'm talking to you today, okay? Listen, guys. Okay, the reviews that have been coming out for Battlefront, I don't get it. I don't understand. I do understand to a certain point. I understand that, like, okay, it's a little thin on content, and I understand that you don't want to pay for that DLC. I get it, okay, fine. But it's not like the horrible game that people are talking about and saying that it is. Like, I am having an amazing time. Cody, are you having an amazing time with this game?
It's awesome. We've been staying up so late.
I mean, you could probably count on these hands how many hours we've been awake since this game's come out.
Yeah.
And, oh my goodness. And what's crazy is, okay, listen. You say there's not a lot of content. It's the same thing over and over and over again. But guess what? Man, look at a game like Tetris. It's one stage. That's it. That's it. At least you get a variety of stages this here. And I'm not saying that it's better than Tetris or comparing. I am comparing it to Tetris. But what I'm saying is that Tetris is fun. And you play it again, 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 and it's fun. And we paid $59 for that. So why wouldn't you pay $59 to be in the Star Wars universe, okay? And then another thing that boggles my mind is that a man like Jontron, okay, who has an amazing channel, who puts out great content, okay, gets paid from Walmart to do a Battlefront ad, okay? And it's really cool, and he brings people into this big Millennium Falcon, and they play Battlefront, and he says, buy Battlefront on launch day. You know, it says the date. I don't even remember the day it was, because I haven't slept in forever. And the internet turns on the man, just turns on the man, and, like, starts to, like, bash it. I'm like, what? Like, gamers, like, guys, we are better than this. We are better than this as a community. Like, we should be celebrating Jontron, like one of our own, man. Like there's Anna Kendrick has a Battlefront spot too, you know, where she has a commercial and stuff. Does Anna Kendrick play video games? I don't know. I have no idea. I'll ask her next time I see her. But what I'm saying is, Jontron, I know, loves Star Wars. Jontron, I know, loves video games. And they picked him. And they picked Anna Kendrick. That's crazy that they're in the same, you know, like hey, oh, we should get Jontron too. We got Anna. Like, that is insane to me. And gamers should be like, yes, we've arrived. Or, like, you know, like, be celebrating for them. Be celebrating for him, man. Instead, man, his own people, not just trolls. We're not just talking trolls. We're talking about people who've been fans of his show going, oh, man, I expected better of you. You're a sellout. I don't remember Jontron saying when he first started the show, like, hey, I'm never going to do a Star Wars plug or anything like that, like, or a video game. Man, guy's got to make a living. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I don't even know how long that rant was, and I know that this is on TV, so we're probably going to, okay, it was 4 minutes long, they're telling me. So we're going to get to the review. I promise I'm going to review this game. And here's the thing. I love this game. Let's look at some of the things that is on it. Okay, some of the things. We got missions. Now this is what's cool. Customizable characters. I know you're not saying much, Cody. What do you think?
Oh, they have many different looks. You can do.
They look great too,
yeah,
right?
You can do Rebel. You can do, you know, Imperial. You can also have these emotes that just are a fun little tool to make the game just that much more customizable for your liking.
For sure. And I mean, and you unlock these as they go. And this is like the level 50, and we were actually able to achieve that, one of us, during the short time. That's how much we played, that we were able to unlock like the last guy already. So lots of, I wouldn't say ton of weapons. It's not like Call of Duty or anything like that.
A lot of cars.
But some good weapons, some good cars. The main card that you had to buy right away, jetpack.
Okay, yeah.
Right, or jump pack is what they call it. So this is another thing. I have no idea what this is. What is this, Cody?
You unlock these for achievements.
They're like little toys.
Yeah, it's like little characters. You click on them, they'll make a noise or something. That's like
yeah,
it's cool, I guess.
I mean, it's cool. You can play around with the camera and stuff, but like we're gonna get a little bit into detail on this thing, and so you got your stats too. You can see all your stats.
Right.
Okay, and they get pretty detailed, which is nice because I'm a stat guy.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing that gets so much controversy: the expansion pack. Are you gonna buy it or you're not gonna buy it? I am because I'm a Star Wars fan, and the game is awesome.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. So there's also like these training modes to kind of get you familiar with the controls and everything and what's coming, what's gonna happen. Yeah. Obviously, I'm still learning there. You see me ramming in the trunk of a tree, you know, playing the AT-ATs, man, and you know you get these little like cutscenes too, which like add to the experience. You know, like look at Vader, man, just a boss. Look at man, it's so good. It's so good. Like
how it looks, man.
And then you get your TIE fighters. You know, you can play a TIE fighter. You can play the X-wing. You can play either side. They're great dogfights too.
Yeah.
I should just mention that.
Anyone can do it.
And we'll talk more on that in a while. There's these other hero battles. Now, if you don't have a ton of friends, these are the kind of like the battles that you like. You can do it with your friend. You know, or co-op on the couch. Something that Halo took out. Very sad. And those who are complaining about no campaign, at least they give you these missions and they have cutscenes, and you can play with a friend or you can play by yourself. Okay, there is content on this disc, people. There is content, so I don't know what everyone's crying about.
Yeah.
And so these are fun. I have a good time with these. What do you think?
Yeah, they're good. They're a lot better with two.
Person. For sure.
You can get further, but they're a lot of fun. Man.
They come in 15 waves, right?
The survival disc, yeah.
And if you have a headset and you're talking to your friend and he's at his house, you get more real estate. If you're at home, you get split screen.
Yeah.
You get split screen, which I didn't mind that much. Like they utilize it
bars
well.
on the side.
Yeah, they utilize it well. They utilize it well. So those are the people complaining about the campaign. There's something there. At least there's something there. But guess what? They never told you there was going to be a campaign. When a year and a half ago, you knew what you were getting. Why are you complaining now? You knew. They said, you know what? We're going to make this awesome multiplayer experience, which they achieved, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, we're not going to have a campaign, and that's how it goes. You didn't have to buy it. You didn't have to buy it. And I get it. If you don't like it, that's fine. That's fine. But don't be dogging people who like the game. You know what I mean? Oh, anyway, so other thing. Let's look at some multiplayer here. Okay. Because that's what people want to know about, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, they have a bunch of different things here. You want to explain some of these?
9 different game modes. This one's Blast, kind of like just basically team deathmatch. First to 100 kills.
Yeah.
Play on the different maps they have. Fighter Squadron, basically it's 10 on 10. You're in TIE Fighter or an X-Wing or the
Millennium Falcon or the Slave One.
That. And
just
then there's
murder people.
There's like 10 AI, so it looks bigger. It's a fuller game mode. There's computer-based players, which is fun too. Walker Assault
probably
is
my
the
least
mammoth.
favorite.
Yeah, it's big.
Probably
20 on 20.
It gets so crazy and hectic. You don't even know what's going on.
You can't. You have so little impact, in my opinion, on the game, but it's fun. It's a good experience. It's the Star Wars experience, I guess you could say.
Right.
So.
Yeah, like this was just insane. I remember. You remember this battle?
Yeah, it's so
and it was just we just got mollywopped. Like we didn't even know what was going on. Like before we knew it, it was over. So.
Droid Run, like capture the flag, domination for any Call of Duty people. Basically, these droids kind of hover in an area. You capture. The goal in this, however, is different. Is you want to capture all 3 and hold it, and then you win the game.
And your flag can walk away.
Yeah.
But this is what we're now. This, guys, is the gem. This is what we played every night.
Oh my gosh.
And we play it like nonstop. It never gets old.
Too.
Best map. You got Vader. You got Palpatine. It's called Heroes versus Villains. Oh man, is this the greatest thing in the world or what?
Oh, I love it because no matter what, one round or the other, you're gonna get to be a
Watch
hero
this kill
or a
with
villain.
Boba Fett. Here we go. I'm up in there. I killed their top player. Boom! You see that? Oh, so.
And I like that because in other game modes, you got to kind of find that icon to be the hero, and there's one. and there's a chance you'll never be him, but you're guaranteed you
Yeah,
get to be him.
they change every round. You change, you're a new guy. On the hero side, you can play as Han. I don't like Han.
Oh, I love Han.
Because you're ridiculously dumb.
No, because he's really good.
No. Leia, I love Leia.
Leia's good.
She can take a shot to the face. That's all I'm gonna say, man. She, I'm serious, man. Like, look at these guys beat on her. And like she just keeps going, man. Yeah. She has the ability to heal too. Yeah. Like, but she's awesome, man. I love using her. But my favorite is Luke. Look at me just wrecking Vader with Luke. He doesn't even know what's going on. He's like, son, stop it. So we gotta talk, you know? Yeah. Oh man, so much fun. Seriously, guys, we played this for hours and hours and hours and
there's a lot of strategy that has to go into it. I mean,
and I think what people don't like it, and I get it. If you don't have friends, you probably won't like it.
No.
That's what I'll say. That's my comment. Okay? I'll probably be buried with that on my tombstone. You didn't like Battlefront because you had no friends. If you have friends, you'll love this game because,
so good.
Man, we have, I mean, our party's always full, right?
Yeah.
We have a ton of people. And we just wreck it. And it's just so much fun, right?
So much strategy, yeah. I mean, you playing by yourself, you've got guys being heroes, running, dying right away. You're like, come on, let's be smart about this.
And I get it. I understand why, you know, and I'm just kidding. Like, I'm sorry if you don't have any friends, you know, like, but if you have a bunch of people, it is such an amazing experience.
It is.
And it's so much fun. Is it a perfect game? Well, you say, how many hot dogs do you give it?
I'm giving it 5.
Yeah.
And the reason is it's good gameplay, but the experience, you can't beat it. I mean, you feel you're part of the Star Wars franchise.
Have you even put Black Ops in since you've gotten it?
Once, because I felt I owed it to the game. But no, if I've got a lot of friends on, I'm playing this game.
Yeah. I'm going to give it 4 hot dogs because it's not a perfect game. Like, in my mind, in my Star Wars mind, and in my, as me as a nerd, it gets 5 hot dogs. But as a reviewer, I understand some of the lack of content stuff. I understand the DLC that people are complaining about. So I can give it a 4 as a reviewer, you know. My inner Star Wars nerd, it says 5. But either way, man, it's such a good game, and I would hate for you guys to miss out on a great experience because you read some stupid review or people are bashing on the internet, or some guy from some band I don't even know who was supposed to get paid from EA or something. I've seen that on the way in. I was like, oh gosh, this is out of hand. And he like broke the disc and said, I'm not gonna promote this piece of garbage.
Yeah.
What? Like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that peaked on the microphones. But please, come on, guys. Just try it. Don't rent it, you know? And see.
You'll love it.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
I'm done. Drops the mic. I'm out.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?